A while ago, I was driving down the road in Salisbury, Maryland, and I noticed a homeless guy on the side of the road, and he was carrying a lot of bags, and he had his leg wrapped up, and I thought, that's a lot of bags for that guy to be carrying on that bad leg. And when I said that, she just said, turn around and go pray for him. So I was like, okay. So I turned around and I parked next to where he was walking, and I got out and I engaged him. And I said, hey, what's wrong with your leg? And he went to tell me a bunch of stories about his past and injuries and all this stuff. And I was kind of like, okay, I'll wait till he gets done so I can pray for his leg. But then he ended up telling me that his father was a baseball player for the Baltimore Orioles, and then later for the Boston Red Sox. And I was amazed at that story. And he said that his father later went on to go to theological seminary and became a preacher and did a lot of stuff down in North Carolina where he was from. So I was amazed at the story, and he said, what do you do? And I said, well, I didn't really want to tell him what I did. But I said, look, I'll tell you this. I said that Jesus told me to come back here and pray for you. So he said, okay, you can pray for me. So I got on my hands and knees on the highway, and the cars are going by, and I'm praying for this homeless man's leg. And I didn't know what to pray for, because Jesus didn't tell me what was wrong with it. The guy didn't tell me what was wrong with it. So I just asked Jesus to fix it. Very simply, just, can you fix his leg? And I stood up and I was like, just looking at him, he said, wow, I feel energy going into my body when you prayed. He said, and I feel younger. He said, I feel energized and younger. And I was amazed at that story. And it turns out that this guy, we'll call him D. Johnson. D. Johnson was a Christian. He did have some things wrong with him. I checked his receipt at the door. I mean, he checked out. He accepted Jesus. He had an experience, and he accepted the Holy Spirit. So he was a Christian, but something had gone wrong in his life, and he's homeless. And he's 60 years old, walking the streets of the nation. I don't know where he is today. I've never seen him since. But Jesus wanted to heal his knee that day. And I just found the whole story to be completely amazing. That this guy, where he comes from, his family, the history of his father. He loves his father, proud of his father. He pulled out a picture. He let me take a picture of it. I'll share it with you. But this guy just needed to be prayed for. And I think Jesus just needed somebody to be obedient enough to pull over and pray for a homeless man. You know what I mean? So that he could be re-energized for his journey. I think that Jesus has sympathy on him in his journey, and certainly wanted to help him tread the miles carrying all those bags. So I think this is an amazing story, and if you're interested in stories like this, of healing, of deliverance, of homelessness, meeting needs, praying for people, fighting for territory against Satan, these kind of things, this is what the Truth Project of Salisbury, Maryland does. So click above or below, wherever the link is, and you can find all these things by checking the menu and the many categories. I thank you for listening. Pray for our ministry, and if you have something you want to contribute, you can send me an email, because the email is on my website. You can contact me if you have an issue where you need to be prayed for, and Jesus puts me in your mind, or if he directs you towards this ministry. We love you guys. I thank you for listening. Look at this beautiful place, right down here on the bay, or on the water. Kind of a little private beach here. So have a great day. I love you guys. See you later.